already on.
Live. Hey guys.
Hello.
So you gotta view the stream here. That's not the stream.
That is not the stream.
That is not the stream. Alright.
Andy's having technical difficulties. There it is.
I'm not having technical difficulties.
You're always having technical difficulties.
You're a technical difficulty.
And you married me.
Alright, let's get going.
Do you have the iPad?
Yeah, I got it here.
Okay.
Got there. Looks like we have one viewer
Where are
so
the
far.
comments?
Oh, there's no comments yet. Nobody's here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, there you go. Chris is in here saying hi. Right. So looks like we're good. We're good.
Okay. Well, hopefully this week is going to be better than last weekend, because last weekend was troublesome.
So we got the same rig set up as last weekend. Hopefully it's not terrible.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Are you in the right place? What's going on here?
I don't know. So, okay, 3 people. Usually this sucker blows up. Am I in the group or am I in the...
Where are you?
Page. I don't know. Cover. I'm in the page. Alright, 13 people. This is weird. Weird. Well, should we get walking?
Yeah, I hear Priya, so let's get her going.
Let's see Priya.
Priya.
Alright, so Deb, are we on the main page or are we in the group?
Priya, Priya. Priya, Priya.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Hi, Priya.
Oh.
Hi. Were you swimming? Hi. Priya, Priya. Where are you going?
It's like there's no food on the end of that stick, so I'm gonna chase the cart.
The cart doesn't have any food for you.
Alright, so we're on the main page, just everybody's asleep right now.
Okay.
You'll come to think like 400 people find that and
We'll figure it out. Priya!
I wouldn't matter about that, but I know we have sound, so we're good. Do you want to go follow her?
No, I think she may come back.
Alright. Alright, well let's cycle back around.
Let's see what she does. Here she comes.
Here she comes.
Priya was born at a cub petting zoo in Colorado named Serenity Springs in 2003 and arrived at Big Cat Rescue in November 2016. Records show she had 4 cubs by Shiraka in 2010. We have no idea how many other cubs she was used to breed. In the wild, female tigers only breed every 2 to 3 years because they have to spend those years teaching their cubs how to survive in the wild. But cub breeding exploiters typically take the cubs away from the mother as soon as they are born and breed the females again as soon as possible afterwards. This is totally unnatural for tigers and believed to be a cause of breast cancer. When Priya arrived, her belly was distended, and we observed that she was having trouble comfortably lying on her side unless her back leg was sticking straight out in the air. The very next day, she was brought into our on-site hospital and examined by our veterinarians. We ended up removing an enormous 20-pound infected mass that likely would have killed her in weeks, if not days. Thankfully, she came to us in time, and due to generous donors, we have a state-of-the-art cat hospital where she could be diagnosed and treated immediately.
What are you doing? Are you giving everybody a tour? Huh? Are you giving them a tour of your home? Showing them how big it is? What are you doing? So you can see Priya has quite a large enclosure. I'm going to pass this back to Andy. And Priya's giving us a great demonstration of how big her enclosure is. I mean, but she also is only in part of her enclosure. can't see the screen. There it is. So you guys can see how big her enclosure really is. She's got a lot of space. And so she has a next door neighbor named Duchess. So we're gonna go check out Duchess in a minute. Does anybody have any questions that I can answer?
Not yet, not yet. Everybody's just signing in, saying good morning.
Okay.
Good morning.
Let's go check on Duchess. I can take the iPad if you want, and then I can get Duchess's story prepped and ready.
Yeah, we might get a little flickering along the way. Verizon, we're by the gift shop, and Verizon is notoriously terrible over here.
Okay. So breakfast has just been given out. Some of the breakfast carts are coming back.
Do you want to take this?
Sure.
We should be good. We should be good.
Hi, Dutchie. Hi.
Duchess is a female tiger. We don't know how old she is. She arrived at Big Cat Rescue in August 2015 with 3 other big cats after being confiscated by the Ohio Department of Agriculture. Her owner had failed for years to comply with a very basic 2012 Ohio Dangerous Animals law that just required decent caging and registering the animals. That law was passed after a man named Terry Thompson in 2011 let 56 dangerous animals, including 38 big cats, out of their cages and then killed himself. As dusk approached, sheriff's deputies sadly had to shoot most of the animals. Duchess is a real beauty who enjoys stalking golf carts as they ride by her enclosure. She loves enrichment, especially spices like apple pie and pumpkin, and bloodsickles. She is a favorite of our tour guests, as she often positions herself perfectly for photos. She's also great with operant conditioning and very smart. Her favorite game is stalking keepers in the morning before breakfast. She leaps out over her tree stump at them. And she has one of the best chuffs, a noise tigers make as a greeting.
Right, Dutchie? Do you have a good chuff? Yeah, you do. Good job. All right, so Duchess is currently locked into what we call her roofed section. I'll show you guys. You can see up here, there's a roof on top of this section of her enclosure. And the reason she's locked in, and this is an everyday occurrence, after breakfast, she's locked into a roofed section. And that is because the keepers need to clean a water bowl that she has that's out in her open air section. But it requires us to put our hands in the enclosure. So in order to be able to do that safely, after breakfast, Duchess is locked into her roofed section. You can see there's a guillotine door right there. Once that water bowl has been safely cleaned by our keepers, then we are able to let her out into her open air section where she gets to hang out all day unless there is inclement weather or high winds.
All right, so let's go over by the lake, and then we'll answer a few questions that have come up.
Oh.
What'd you do?
I got covered in meat juice.
Oh.
Gross. So, any questions that we might have so far?
What can we do about the vultures?
So the vultures are technically a protected species here in the state of Florida. So the only thing we really do is...
Oh, she stopped doing it.
Yeah, of course she did. The only thing we can really do is to... try to scare them away carefully. She's like, there's nothing at the end of that stick.
See if she rolls around again.
She won't.
I know. We can wish though.
Touchy! Duchess! So we typically have a paintball gun that we use to shoot paintball near the vultures, not at the vultures. And that's really the only thing we can do about the vultures as far as keeping them away.
Crazy rules.
They are a protected species, so. Did we have any other questions?
I don't know. Take a look in just a second. Once I'm talking. So how are you this morning?
Cold.
Cold.
How are you?
I'm glad I found my sweatshirt. It's covered in hair, but you know, we have cats.
We have, yeah.
And it's got this weird stain in the middle. I have no idea what that's from.
Oh, no surprise there.
Yeah.
Do you need to maybe take that and put it in the wash tomorrow or something?
I don't wash my sweatshirts, babe.
Wow.
They get warmer with time.
Wow. I'm not sure that's a valid statement. Your doohickey is, your tripod is a little wonky. All right, let's see.
There's a joke in there.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is. Big joke. Okay, let's see what everybody's got going on. Does Priya have all of her teeth?
I don't know about Priya's teeth.
I mean, the way she eats, it makes me think she does.
Well, she doesn't usually, I don't know Priya's teeth. I question.
Let's see. Ooh, 67's the high today. Thank you, Melissa.
Ooh.
Well, I guess that's all the questions so far. So
Okay.
nothing too crazy.
Excellent. All right. Well, should we keep going to see some more tigers?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So where are we gonna go first?
Don't forget your phone. We'll go see Simba Tiger.
Oh man, that group right there, that's trouble.
Hi, friends.
Hey guys. And that's why we like them.
Fabulous people. Humans. Fabulous humans.
Aren't humans people?
Yes, but not all people are humans. At least not from my personal
In the
standpoint.
traditional sense?
At least not from my standpoint.
Okay. Alright.
All humans are people, but not all people are humans.
Alright. Curious what's good to do.
What was the question?
Oh, so somebody's curious about the space between Duchess and Priya.
There
Basically,
is a gap,
yeah.
technically. When the cats are locked away, it is a safe enough place that keepers can walk between. However, it's not something that we do regularly. It's more so if it requires maintenance or landscaping or anything like that. There is a space between them. All cats have a space between their enclosures so that they cannot directly access another cat. This prevents anything from happening to the cats. For example, we had a tiger who, before coming to Big Cat Rescue, lived next door to 2 lions. They shared an adjoining wall. Those lions were able to reach through. They took most of her tail and section of her ear. So we at Big Cat Rescue make sure that our cats are safe from the cats that live next door. I hope that made sense.
It did.
Okay. I did not get enough caffeine this morning.
Well, we're always looking for more volunteers. Somebody asked how we're doing with volunteers. Yeah, we're always looking for more people.
Hi, handsome.
So if you'd like to volunteer, just apply. How's Serby doing?
I saw her yesterday. She seems to be doing just fine. She was having a nice nap in the sunshine, so she seems to be doing pretty well.
And we have this adorable man over here.
Hi, Simba Sam. I'll take this if you'll get that gate clip for me. Hi, Sam. Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
We're gonna sit down and chill.
You just gonna relax?
Simba the tiger was rescued from the circus in Guatemala. We believe he was born in 2010. He came to us with 2 other male tigers, Max and Kimba. At the circus, these tigers were fed chicken feet as their primary diet. This does not give them the nutrition they need. Many circus tigers are very closely related due to inbreeding, and they often suffer spinal deformities from the lack of nutrition, inadequate ability to move around, being forced into unnatural poses for circus acts, and being so inbred. These 3 tigers all have arches in their spines that we do not see in our other cats. In the circus, the full-time living space for these circus tigers was only about the size of a queen-size bed. Because it is such a cruel life, 27 countries ban circus acts that use wild cats. In the U.S., there are 7 states and 149 other localities in 39 states that have passed various restrictions or bans involving the use of wild animals in circuses. The circus was banned by law in Guatemala thanks to efforts made by Animal Defenders International. Hermanos Ponce Circus resisted turning over the animals, but ADI eventually managed to get them to relinquish their tigers. ADI cared for the tigers in a temporary facility, while Big Cat Rescue worked to obtain the import permit needed to bring 3 of them, Simba, Max, and Kimba, to their permanent home here. They finally arrived on November 25th, 2019. Of the 3 tigers, when they arrived at Big Cat Rescue, Simba proved to be the extrovert in the group. When the door of his travel crate was opened, he exited enthusiastically and headed right for one of our large cylindrical toys and started playing with it.
What do you think? Hi, handsome. Let's see. I wonder where Max is. I don't see him. What do you think, handsome? Hi. Hi. All right, we're gonna go see your neighbor.
So my dad's watching.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's Max. Hi, Max. Do we get good reception over by Max or no?
Yeah, we get okay reception over by Max. It's where when we get over to like Jasmine, Sapphire, then it gets kind of sketchy.
Okay.
So, but I think that may have just been last week. So.
What do you want to do? How do you want to?
Well, it's seeming pretty good right now. So let's see if we can see him, and then we'll go on over and see if we can see them.
Okay.
All right.
Can you let me out, please? I'll take the. Thanks. My fingers are so cold.
Not a problem. All right, so today's donation goes to medical care and I think food and medical care for the cats today. And so if you have a couple extra bucks kicking around or you just want to have the warm and fuzzies, 100% of those profits go directly to the cats.
100% of donations.
100% of donations. Well, I guess you kind of call it profits in a way.
Is all your donations.
I guess whatever we get from Facebook goes directly to the cats. I got you. What do you think?
Okay, I got this. Do I need the Wi-Fi? I'm going to be over by him.
I'll follow. Are you going through the middle here?
I have to go through the middle to get to him.
Yeah, I'll go the middle.
Okay. Oh, I took those guys on a ride.
There you go. You got everything?
I've got everything. You've got questions? You keep an eye on the questions for me.
Yes, I got questions.
Okay.
Right there.
Thanks. Give me just a second, guys. I'm just trying to navigate this as calmly and as quietly as possible. All right, we're gonna go visit Max. We'll say hi to him.
Max the tiger was rescued from the circus in Guatemala. We don't know his exact birth date, but we believe he was born in 2010. We first heard about the circus tigers in Guatemala
Hi,
In
Max.
February 2018,
Hi.
there was a Daily Mail story telling everyone how a 55-year-old man had both his arms ripped off by the starving tigers. The tigers ate his arms as villagers threw rocks and beat the cats with sticks. Guatemala passed a law banning the circus thanks largely to the efforts made by Animal Defenders International. The tigers were supposed to have been turned over to authorities. Instead, Hermanos Ponce Circus and others went on the run. But over time, ADI and the government managed to find them and negotiate the release of the cats. The tigers were transferred to a temporary rescue camp run by ADI that Big Cat Rescue helped fund. Then the laborious process of obtaining export and import permits from the U.S. and Guatemalan governments began. In all, ADI rescued 6 lions and 15 tigers from the rogue circuses. Big Cat Rescue funded the care for 3 tigers named Kimba, Max, and Simba during this lengthy ordeal. It took 15 months and $85,000 to bring the 3 tigers to Big Cat Rescue, where they will live out their lives in dignity. During his time at the temporary facility, Max showed himself to be what we call social. He was comfortable with people present. But at the Guatemala airport, the authorities made no effort to keep people from crowding around him taking photos. People were yelling and screaming, and there was loud construction noise. Poor Max was traumatized. When he arrived here and his transport crate door was open to let him into his new enclosure, he didn't come out for 2 hours. However, in the weeks after his arrival in his new peaceful setting and large enclosure, he relaxed and now frequently emits a happy chuff to visitors.
All right, so that's Max. I'm going to go ahead and make my way out here. I have to do it kind of quietly and carefully because I am going to be around Kimba. So you guys will just have to bear with me. I'm going to go when it seems to be safe. Hi! Hi, sir! I'm going to go when it seems to be the best time for Kimba, so as not to stress him as much as possible. So I'm going to stop talking right about now. All right, so did we have any questions while I was over there? Because I was away from the phone.
We did have one really good question. Alright, so the question was, why didn't we put the Guatemalan brothers in the same enclosure? So, few things with that. They weren't in the same enclosure to begin with. So, you know, tigers like to, you know, they're really solitary, kind of like your house cat in a way. If you put it in a 3x3 foot box with another house cat, they're probably not going to be very happy. So yeah, they're you know, they were apart when they came here, so we cut them apart.
Yes. So exotic cats, by nature, are solitary animals, aside from cheetahs, which we know live in families, and lions, which live in prides. Everybody kind of ends up living independently unless you see like a mother raising her young. Typically the reason for this is because they have to compete for food, they have to compete for space, they have to compete for territory and mates. So it is a very competitive nature, and that's why ordinarily they live independently. So we gave them the opportunity to have their own space. They didn't need to compete for food. It's just, we kind of pretty much keep the cats separate unless they indicate to us that they would like to remain living with someone, or if they've let us know that they would like to live with someone, in the case of like Max and Marianne, which if someone can post that YouTube video of Max and Marianne, that would be very helpful. Any other questions?
Somebody asked what happened with Kimba. I'm going to need more just to that question, because I can go 500 ways with it. And then let's see.
Kimba is fine.
Interview Bridget time. All right. So is it scary to get close to these tigers for you?
It's not scary. There is a healthy dose of fear that goes along with working next to these large exotic cats,
Which is good.
who can still be dangerous. Yes, they have sweet natures most of the time, but I do have to remember that they are still large exotic animals that could potentially very seriously injure me. Surprisingly, tigers are extremely quiet. So it's definitely having a healthy awareness of my surroundings at all times. So keeping myself safe is very important. It's something that we as trainers, we as keepers are trained on doing throughout our time and, you know, our leveling up in the Big Cat Rescue Sanctuary Keeper handbook, I guess. There's not really a handbook, but you are intensely trained before you are allowed to basically work sort of independently around these animals.
All right, you ready for a few more?
Sure.
Okay. Does Simba not like you?
Oh, Simba likes me.
All right. Does Kimba not like you?
I'm not sure how Kimba feels about me. Kimba doesn't really care for humans in general, but Kimba had a really, really hard life before he came to Big Cat Rescue. To the point where he had been, you know, if you guys want to post his bio, Kimba's bio, please. He had been beaten, literally bloody, by the circus workers while trying to transfer him to the ADI transport. He does not like humans, and I do not blame him.
And that kind of answers why we need to be quiet around Kimba. And then let's see, the next one. What breeding programs does BCR participate in?
Big Cat Rescue does not breed, and we do not promote breeding in captivity. I was thinking. So Big Cat Rescue works with conservation programs out in the wild. We do not believe in breeding in captivity. Once you put an animal and you breed an animal in a cage, they spend their entire life, don't you dare. They spend their entire life in a cage, and that is not something that we believe in or promote.
Okay. And then, what else? Humans are the worst. Well, yeah, some of them are.
Most of them are.
Do we have anything else here? I know there was one or two in there. If I didn't answer your question, I'm sorry. Just go ahead and type it again. Well, I guess that does it through now. Now, Deb did pin down below the button to go ahead and donate. And if you want to donate, go for it. I see a bunch of you are talking about sponsoring cats. As far as which cats need sponsoring, do you know?
I am not sure of
either.
which cats have
they
the
all do.
fewest sponsors, but yes, you can sponsor any and or all of these cats for as little as $25 a year.
Oh, I'm being yelled at to be nice.
Yeah, because you're a butt.
You're a butt. You know what butts don't do in the morning? Actually, I have nothing here, so let's keep going.
I married that.
You did. I'd apologize, but it's me, so I really can't do much with that. All right. Let's see if Jazzy's out.
Take care of my stuff. All right, I will take this if you want to like keep an eye on what's going on with the technology.
Yeah, what's going on with technology?
Well, this is where we just... Oh, Khalid.
Khalid's in the corner.
Yeah.
You want to go in here?
No, I'll go right here.
You wanna go in there?
Will you load Khalid's story for me, please? And then you can keep an eye on tech and see if we have any like glitchy issues.
All right.
Like last week.
Take that, I can get.
Thank you. Hi, Pumpkin. How's the girl?
Khalid the tiger was born in a travel trailer in the year 2000, the day after her mother and a transport full of tigers, leopards, cougars, bears, and wolves were dropped off at the Augusta Conservation Education, a small sanctuary in Georgia. The founder of the organization rescued over 300 animals in the 20 years that he ran the facility, but in 2014, with his life complicated by a bitter divorce, he could no longer continue and began placing the remaining animals elsewhere. Most of the animals at Big Cat Rescue were mistreated before coming here. Khalid was much luckier. She was well cared for. Most cats that arrive here quickly show signs that they're happy to be here, glad they are no longer being mistreated. Kali was different. When Kali first arrived, she was depressed. She would spend the entire day sulking atop her platform. At dinner time, she would come down to eat, but would then immediately go right back up to her perch. Perhaps she missed her former owner and former home. But a few weeks after her arrival, Kali made a complete turnaround. Now she bounces up to the keepers, chuffing all the way, plays with her toys and enrichment, and loves lounging in the tall, soft grass. Thankfully for Kali, she will never have to worry about being moved from her home again. Big Cat Rescue will provide her with a stable and loving home for the rest of her life.
All right. Any questions about Kali or anything? How are we doing?
We have a diet question, which we can answer in just a few minutes.
Okay.
So if you want to get yourself out of there, I'll go over here. What's up?
Hi, cutie.
Hello, Chatty. This is Jasmine.
What are you doing?
Jasmine really enjoys Bridget's company, so she's super excited to see Bridge right now.
Where are you? Oh, you were here? Okay. Hi.
I got you.
Jasmine is a female tiger whose age is unknown. She arrived at Big Cat Rescue in August 2015 after being confiscated by the Ohio Department of Agriculture, along with 9 other big cats, from an owner who failed for years to comply with a very basic 2012 Ohio Dangerous Animals law that just required decent caging and registering the animals. Big Cat Rescue volunteered to provide a permanent home for Jasmine, and 3 of the other big cats and other sanctuaries took in the remaining 6 cats. Jasmine is a happy tiger known for making unique sounds which make her keepers laugh. Like all tigers, Jasmine loves the water. She really enjoys being showered with a hose during hot afternoons at the sanctuary, and she is a star at operant conditioning.
There's that. Hi! What are you doing? Oh, you are so silly. Oh, what are you doing? Get them. Birds. What are you doing? Jazzy pants! What? Stop that! That's not good for your teeth. You ate breakfast. Oh, she's chewing on her log. Yeah, now you've got it stuck in your teeth. You're such a goofball. All right, so should we get this set up and I'll stand here and then, did we have any questions or anything?
Let's see. Average lifespan of a tiger, go.
In the wild, 8 to 12 years. However, here at Big Cat Rescue, we are able to successfully double that.
Cool. What do we feed them?
Our cats get a raw meat diet. They get beef, pork, chicken. They get zoological grade mush, which is
around. I don't know what's with the...
Do you need the Wi-Fi?
No, you're close enough. Okay, we're back up, but man, I don't know what it is. It's like that 50-yard spot is just a dead zone.
So where did they lose me? Where did I drop out?
Zoological grade mush.
Zoological grade mush, which is all parts of the animal ground up. It's similar to what they would eat in the wild. So skin, bones, organs, and then twice a week we feed whole, humanely euthanized live prey. So for our larger cats, they will get a rabbit. For our smaller cats that can consume whole prey, they'll get a rat or a mouse.
All right. So how much meat did you guys have to move yesterday?
We got a mush delivery yesterday with 180 boxes, and I don't know how heavy each box was.
How much do you think?
10 to 15 pounds each box. That's maybe 20. It's hard to tell. I'm not good at this game.
All right, so, oh, you know what? Let's talk, can you get out over here?
I have to go down here.
Okay, let's see if we see Sapphire. If not, we'll talk about Stony. All right, can you guys still see and hear us? Can you just let us know in the chat, please? Don't see a Sapphire. There we go. For some reason my chat just stopped working. So you guys have been asking to stop. Okay, yeah, there we go. Everything's working now. Attack!
Dude, he just like left you. What's up with that, man? Boys, am I right?
Do we ever feed them live prey?
No. No. The only cats that get fed live prey are the rehabbed bobcats. So we have a program where we rehabilitate Florida bobcats, native-born Florida bobcats that live in the wild. And the reason that we feed them live prey is because in order to go back out into the wild, we need to confirm that they can capture, kill, consume live prey, because that's how they will survive in the wild. Otherwise, there is no live prey being fed out.
All right, you want to hold the camera? Or?
Yeah, I'll hold the camera and you can chat.
Like here-ish. All right, cool. All right, so we have about 10 entries for Stony right now. I'm going to give it another week, so if you want to be able to get in on the contest.
How about we just make the deadline March 31st?
Want to do March 31st?
Yeah, just make the deadline March 31st.
Okay, we'll do that. March 31st, end of the month, last day to get your colored drawing in of Stony. Now, again, you can pull the image off of the Big Cat Rescue group. I'll put it on there later today again. And then also you can, just draw something up if that's how you want Stony painted. I am still getting a lot of people sending me ideas. I appreciate those, but this is purely, you got to color it in. All right. So ideas are awesome. So somebody mentioned just paint him black because that's what he is, and I can appreciate that. Other people have shown us some pretty interesting ideas, but we need that colored drawing, right? So that's what everybody's going to be voting on. So if you can find that image, just go ahead, color it in, or have your kid or your whole class color them in, and then just send photos to Paint Stony paintstoney@gmail.com. Right, so it's paintstoney@gmail.com. That's all you got to do. So pretty crazy easy. That's about it there.
You good?
Yeah, I don't really have a story on Stoney.
I'm just making sure, like, chat-wise.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look here. Let's see. What kind of bird was that you almost got attacked by?
Muscovy duck.
Muscovy ducks. Cynthia Jean was able to answer that, so cool. Who names the cats? That would be, sometimes they come with names, and a lot of times we keep those. A lot of times it's Jamie or Carol. Yeah, or if somebody spits out a good name and they like it. Then
actually, when it comes to the Fab Four, so Duchess, Jasmine, Sapphire, and Jinx, there was a volunteer contest, and we all voted on those.
Oh, very cool. So there you go with that. And nothing else. That's pretty much it.
Okay, perfect.
So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, what color was the Muscovy duck? They're white and
that one
whitish gray and black.
That one was black with like a red and some green.
Yeah, they got like a red neck, kind of like a turkey.
Actually, they have a red crest on the top there.
Oh yeah, the red crest.
All right. So, you know that big giant cup of water that I drink every day?
The big red tub?
Yeah. I drank the entire thing this morning.
So you're saying you gotta go to bed?
I have to go to the bathroom again.
Do you want to go and I'll walk?
We'll go to the leopard or the tiger barn, and you can hang out outside and play the vacation rotation story.
Yeah, I can do that.
From the tour path.
Right by Amanda, not a problem.
Well, just don't. Just hang out on the tour path, and then we can say hi to Amanda afterwards.
All right. Oh, we're gonna do this on phone.
Do you have any questions?
No, I accidentally closed them.
Good job.
Thank you.
There we go.
Way behind that. There we go. Okay. Is it an issue? This looks like Angela Marie Judd, new follower. Is it an issue for safety that the cats are not given live food? Oh, that's actually a pretty good question.
So a lot of the cats don't know what to do with live prey, because they were never trained by their mothers on how to capture, kill, and consume live prey. So they have caught things in their enclosures, and then they don't really know what to do with them. So sometimes they maim them, sometimes they kill them and leave them. It's really not. It's just not. It's not a positive. It's not positive reinforcement of nature of any kind. Hi, lady. Hi. Do you want to pull up Amanda's story for me, please?
We're ready to go.
Are you being sweet? Hi.
I got you. Just keep going.
You gonna clip me?
Yep.
Amanda Tiger was born in 1996 at a tiger breeding mill in New Jersey. She was bred to be used as a pay-to-play photo prop. It never makes sense to breed more cubs just so that you can use them to raise money to feed last year's cats. However, that is all too often what happens. The facility in which these three were born eventually fell into disrepair and was ultimately shut down by regulators following the escape of a tiger. In 2003, Wild Animal Orphanage in Texas took in all 24 of the tigers from the New Jersey facility. At the time, we wondered, how could they afford to take in 24 tigers? Well, it turned out they couldn't, and in 2010 they filed bankruptcy. It took over a year and a half to find permanent homes for all the cats. This was largely due to the costs, an average of $10,000 a year in food and vet care per cat. Thanks to an anonymous donor couple, Amanda was rescued and sent to Big Cat Rescue in 2011 with her two brothers, both of whom lived into their early 20s before passing away.
What are you doing? I know. Okay, I'll go. I'll see you later. Thanks for saying hi. I'm sorry. I know there's no food at the end of this stick.
Oh, we got to see her.
Yeah.
She's like, no, go away.
Get off my arm.
Get off my lawn.
Can you transmute channel 3?
All right, I'm gonna step in here. If you'd like to. Oh, there she is. Oh, hi. Which do you want? Do you want Aria? Oh, she doesn't have a story, so we'll have to play Vacation.
Vacation.
Okay. All right.
Roll with Vacation.
You've got 2.5 minutes of Vacation rotation story. I'm going to go to the Tiger Barn, and I'll be right back. And then we can answer questions.
Sounds good.
You good?
See you in a minute.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. So how about some Vacation rotation? And that's there, and play.
In the wild, big cats would roam hundreds of miles. They are intelligent, active creatures who prefer to hunt at dusk and dawn, but who can see very well at night. They spend their days sleeping and getting ready for the darker hours when they reign supreme over all their domain. Unfortunately, most captive situations provide far too small a space for these big cats. And even worse, they are usually locked into tiny, concrete, windowless cells called night houses during the time of day when they would most like to be out roaming. The reason they're locked up at night is because zoos aren't open at night, and they want the cats to be active when paying guests are there. In most cases, there will be one large enclosure that the public sees, and then tiny jail cells where the cats spend days at a time, so that if it's their only day to be outside, they'll be active for the paying public. At Big Cat Rescue, the cats have far more space per cat than most other facilities. But even still, it's far too small in our opinion. That's why we built the 2.5-acre vacation rotation enclosure. Each of our lions and tigers can enjoy a 2-week vacation in this open airspace that has a pond, a fountain, lots of dens, tunnels, platforms, and trees to enjoy. Big cats are solitary by nature, and most of our cats prefer to live alone and vacation alone. We don't force our cats to share space or fight over food. They each have well over 1,200 square feet of space to themselves in their own cat-a-tats. But then, twice a year, they get 2 weeks vacation in this huge space. We move the cats to and from vacation via above-ground tunnels around the sanctuary. The only time there are multiple cats in the cages or on vacation together is if they've been raised together and truly enjoy the company. Anywhere that you see cats living together, they are neutered or spayed to ensure that we do not breed cats for life in cages. Even this huge vacation area is still a cage, and we do not believe that wild cats belong in captivity. We do the best we can for the cats we rescue, but the best thing all of us can do is end the trade in exotic cats by never paying to see or touch cubs.
All right, so there you go. And then, yeah, so Aria is up on her platform up there. So since we're using the GoPro right now, I can't zoom on in, but we will have the new iPhone out later, and we'll be able to zoom in on her. So a couple questions came up. Let's see here. Angela had a really good one. Where is it? All right, so how often are the cats swapped, put in vacation, pen, and their own? Okay, so they get their home space, and so their home enclosure, they'll stay there, you know, until we want to move them somewhere else to a different enclosure. But if maintenance needs to be done or something like that, we'll move them. As far as vacation, it kind of goes in rotation. So if nobody's out there and the next cat's in line, they go out there for, you know, 3 to 4 weeks. Now, this is one of 2 of our vacation rotations. So this is the big one for the large cats, and then we have small cat, which we call Funcation, and we'll show you that in just a little bit. So, what else?
How are you doing? Any questions that I can help you with?
I'm not seeing much. Let's see. Hello, Amanda. Let's see. Yeah, there was an awesome video that that a group of us did to get out on vacation through those tunnels. And that's pretty much it. Here, if you want to take us up, I'll take camera.
Okay.
With 37% power, what time is it?
Hang on.
iPad will show you. Show your watch.
It's 10 to 10.
10 to 10. Here, let me get on this side. Hi, Amanda. She's giving me that look like, you need to go away now.
I move.
All right, so it's 10 to 10. So that gives us about 20-ish minutes. So I guess on the Caturday Walkabout on YouTube, we'll start with Swamp Cats.
I think that's a great idea.
So we'll go the other way. We'll at least get to Amanda and probably Manny.
What?
Or not Amanda. Her Royal Highness.
Nikita?
Thank you.
Jeez.
Wow, man. It's a rough night.
Yes, we are headed to Nikita next. Angela wants to know what our favorite big cat out of them all. Who our favorites are. Okay.
Feature.
Okay. Wow. So let's see. Angela, I'm gonna give you my top 3.
Just so you guys can see vacations. We're walking along. There we go.
Okay. So my top 3 in order: Jasmine, Smalls, Aria. Top 3.
Top 3. Let's see. Feature. I'd say Simba Tiger. I'd say Simba Tiger. Simba Tiger's pretty awesome. And then, let's see, what else after that? Eek, I don't know. Say Aria. Aria's pretty amazing.
What's happening? Where is...
I don't know, what'd you do?
I didn't do anything. Why do you give me technology?
Click on Big Cat Rescue. There you go. And start to...
Oh.
And there we go.
That's what happens when I don't use these things.
Oh boy. So, if you are new to us, here is the above ground tunnel system. You can see part of it over there, part of it right there. And so we'll connect them together to go across the path here. And it weaves its way all through the sanctuary. So you can see how it kind of goes all the way back through there. And it only gets to it only misses a couple enclosures, which it just can't get to.
Whew. Mostly the lakefront.
Yeah, the lakefront girls. And the ladies of the lake.
Who was the longest resident cat we've ever had?
Ooh, that's a toughie. I think Nikita is earning that award, isn't she?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to who the longest resident we've ever had. I don't know that answer. Right now, Amanda is the oldest cat on property. I don't know. I would have to say probably like...
No, wait, hold on.
Would it be like Windsong?
So, is there anybody here that was part of the original cats?
I would... Not anymore.
Anymore?
Oh, hi!
Hey!
Hi!
Aria's come to say hi.
Sweet girl! You came running from the other side to say hi.
What's going on?
Sweet girl. Aria! Was that a long run? All right, bye.
No, I think she wants us to walk with her for a sec, so, you know. Hi!
Tell you what, I'll go in. Hi! Here, switch with me. Here, switch with me. I'll take this, and you take those, and then clip me, please. Hi! What are you doing? Now, we don't have an audio clip for Aria, but we do have a story for her, which I'm sure has been posted. Are you leaving? Aria! Where are you going? She's like, okay, that was fun. No, I'm not following you.
No, Daniel, I do not eat vegan chicken nuggets anymore. They're disgusting. Nobody should buy them.
Hi. Stop that. Hi. Are you being squirrely? What are you doing? I think it's safe to say that Aria is having a delightful time on vacation. Get that foot. Get that foot. What are you doing? What are you doing, silly girl?
Oh, breezy.
Oh, be careful. You're silly. What is with you on that foot?
Hi. Good morning.
Oh. Hi, cute girl. Oh, are you being sweet? Are you being a sweet girl? What's with that foot? Did you get it? You silly. You silly. Don't watch your nose. All right, you're getting all crazy. I'm gonna get out from here. Oh, sneaky girl!
You out of breath?
That's a lot of running. Yeah. All right, you. Enjoy your vacation.
Stay out of trouble.
Stop with the leg. You're such a weirdo. Get that foot.
Let's see. Does she like showers?
She does sometimes. She does sometimes like showers. Especially on very, very hot days.
A few people are asking about the limp.
The limp?
Yeah. Does she have a limp?
Well, sometimes so her back legs.
Older cancer, arthritis, all that fun stuff.
I mean, she is old. And she, when she came to us, she had huge open wounds on her shoulders and her hips. And so Dr. Justin, I believe, had to surgically remove some tissue and then basically like pull her body together. So she may be sore, and she doesn't usually move or run this much. But she's having such a good time in vacation.
Kind of want to just stay here and watch Arya.
I know.
Susan, you have missed most of the big cats, but Caturday Walkabout on YouTube in just a little bit.
You being silly.
We'll see them all again.
You being silly. Okay, you're getting riled up. Okay. All right, my love. It's time now. We're gonna go see Miss Nikita. Have fun. I love you.
Stop eating your appendages.
Bye, baby.
Appendages eventually won't like it.
Oh, God, I love her.
Give you that.
I'll take this.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, definitely not petting. We do not pet.
We like fingers.
Fingers, arms.
We are part of the food chain, which a lot of people don't tend to think about.
Yeah.
That even though we grew brains and thumbs and all that fun stuff that gave us some pretty unique advantages. Tigers have their own thing too, right? The crazy sharp claws. Many people don't realize how sharp they actually are until they see that big plastic ball. And then also
extremely powerful jaws.
Yeah, their muscle mass is about 12 times that of ours. So no, we are absolutely part of the food chain when it comes to that. So yeah, we don't pet them.
And also we have an accreditation with the GFAS, which is the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. One of those, one of the precursors for being accredited by such an organization is that we do not touch our cats. Dude, back off.
I love you.
I put in a 10-hour day here yesterday, so please forgive me if I'm a little off my game. I'm tired. It was a long day yesterday. So the only time we ever come into contact with the cats is when they are having a medical procedure at our hospital. Otherwise, we are no touchy.
No touchy. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys around. Excuse me. Hey, there's a knick-knack.
So the big red ball is back over by vacation rotation.
Got a yellow ball here. Maybe she won't yell at us if we...
No. Hi, Nikki.
You want me to hand me that iPad real quick? Make your life easier? Or the phone, or both?
You can have the phone. I'll take the iPad. And I'm going to come in.
Hello.
Hey, baby girl.
Nikita was found when she was a year old in a crack house during a drug bust in Tennessee. She was chained to the wall with a short chain on a concrete floor, so she got no exercise and arrived here with huge swellings on her elbows that took months to heal. She was so thin that you could carry her under one arm. In addition to being underfed, she had not had a proper diet, so she had a plethora of nutritional issues to deal with as well. The authorities took her to the Nashville Zoo at Grassmere, but she had been declawed and could not live with the zoo's other lions. Big Cat Rescue agreed to take Nikita in, as well as 3 bobcats that all arrived in 2001. At age 5, she had become a tall, healthy adult lioness, but remained very lanky because she was a picky eater. That changed when our financial support grew to a point where we could afford the expensive ground meat specially designed carnivore diet we now use. Nikita loved it and filled out quickly to the 500-pound lioness you see today. When Nikita was younger, she was extremely playful and loved to roll on her back and grab her paws or try to do somersaults whenever visitors stopped by to talk with her. Now in her senior years, we still occasionally observe a slow roll onto her back for visitors.
Now, Nikita is actually about 400 pounds. She's lost some weight since this audio recording. That zoological grade carnivore diet, that's the mush that we were talking about earlier. And currently Nikita is also locked into her roof section, which we saw with Duchess at the beginning of our tour this morning. And the reason for that is because she has this water bowl right here that you see. And I'm going to pass this to you. And this is, we need to put our hands in here. And so in order to safely do that, to clean her water bowl every day, we lock her into a roofed section. And then after we're done cleaning this bowl safely, we will open her up and she can go into this open air section, which is her favorite place to be. Now, Andy was talking about toys. Nikita doesn't have any claws, but she does have teeth. And you can see the scratches on this ball are from her teeth. This is supposed to be indestructible grade plastic, about 1/4 inch thick. So if she can do this with just her teeth on a giant indestructible plastic ball, imagine what she could do with her teeth to our hands, our face, our arms, our midsection. Anything that we come into contact with these cats could potentially be lost. And that's not a risk that we're willing to take with ourselves. It's also not a risk that we're willing to take with the cat's safety and well-being.
You were giving many warnings to stay away from the balls.
Oh, I'm not touching it.
No, not from her, from Facebook.
Oh, I know. I'm not touching. And she knows that I wouldn't do that.
Do you want to go around that way and exit out the other side?
Sure.
I'm going to give you this Wi-Fi.
Okay.
There you go.
No, I wouldn't mess with Nikita's yellow ball. I know better. Plus she knows that I'm a good keeper. And I would never do that. Right, Nick? Right, Nikki? Right? Hi, baby girl. How was your breakfast? Did you have a good breakfast? See our keeper over there working on Jinxie? Yeah? Good girl. So this is Nikita's lockout. She has access to her water bowl here while she is waiting for her open air section. Will you come let me out, please?
No.
It's 10:06, so we should
10:06.
probably
All right, so let's
sit and have a conversation about the Big Cat Public Safety Act.
yeah, and then we'll start back up here.
Okay. You can see our keepers hard at work. There's Matt working hard on getting Jinx all squared away, taking care of everybody. All right, do you want to get us set up so we can talk about the most important thing that we ever talk about? We're running out of battery power, so we gotta, let's see.
It's saying
Let's see, I can't tell,
probably
you're
like
jiggly.
10-15%. Oh, we have 18%. We're okay.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna talk about the most important thing that we can talk about here at Big Cat Rescue, and that is the Big Cat Public Safety Act. So for those of you that are United States citizens, Scott, I see you're watching, so this this applies to you.
Told me he's been watching like 500
I know. Yeah, that's who Nikita was watching, was Matt over there.
Don't come near my ball.
The biggest and most important thing that we can discuss here at Big Cat Rescue is the Big Cat Public Safety Act. And the best way and the least expensive way that you can help the cats at no cost is to make what we call the Call of the Wild. And that is basically texting the word cats to the number 52886. Or you can go to bigcatact.com.
Messaging and data rates apply.
Messaging and data rates apply, thank you. This is going to connect you to your congressperson and your senators, and basically, especially now on the weekend, you can just leave a voicemail if you're not comfortable actually talking to those people in Washington, but you need to talk to your representatives in Washington, and you need to ask them to co-sponsor the Big Cat Public Safety Act. I can't remember the bill number. I never can remember it.
It's like HR 264. I know you guys know. If somebody could type the bill number in, that'd be super helpful.
Yeah, if someone could let us know the number of the bill, please, that would be very helpful.
But yeah, it's super simple. You just text cats, like Bridget said, to 52886, and then once they go ahead and hit you back, it's going to give you your representatives. Just give them a call, leave them a message, and just ask them to sponsor that particular bill.
Or as Dawn has pointed out, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
As Dawn has pointed out, if your representatives have co-sponsored the Big Cat Public Safety Act, please call and thank them. But we need to continue to call. We need to keep this top of mind for them. It's vitally important. We got ever so close last year to getting this bill passed, but unfortunately we didn't make it. This term,
yeah, very good possibility.
Is it. This is it. We got to get this.
Yeah, and just keep in mind that one of the reasons that it didn't pass last time is because a lot of representatives didn't even know about it. Also, a lot of those representatives, one of the reasons... 263. So it's HR 263. Ask them to sponsor HR 263. Or at minimum, just read the darn thing. Now, also, we have to understand that a lot of the representatives are dealing with a lot of issues in their own states. And a lot of things at the federal level. So they got a lot on their plate. It's incredibly important that we keep letting them know over and over and over again, and they keep hearing about this thing. Because many times when we call them, they have so much on their plate they haven't even read it. So just being reminded over and over will help move them closer to actually looking at this thing. And so that was kind of a big thing that we need to do, make sure we get on top of.
So basically when you call, you are going to, there is a script, but basically you'll say, hi, my name is, fill in your name, my zip code is, fill in your zip code. Please ask your boss to co-sponsor the Big Cat Public Safety Act number 263, ending the private ownership and abusive cub petting of exotic cats here in the United States. And then it'll go through and you'll just continue on. You follow the prompts, you push the, I think you push the pound key, and then you,
It'll walk.
You just keep going until you've gotten through all 3 representatives for your state and your county, asking them to co-sponsor the Big Cat Public Safety Act.
Yep. And 1 phone call is worth 100 or so signatures, so it's far more impactful than just signing, hey, yeah,
a petition,
I want you to sponsor this. So yeah, please give a call. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut the feed in just a second. We're then going to shift on over in about, what, 17 minutes?
About 17 minutes.
So about 17 minutes over to dailybigcat.com.
Do you have a link that you can add to it right here to the chat? Do you have a link you can add to the chat?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let me go ahead.
Because that's really a great way to get people connected to. One of you had asked about the small cats, how Flint was doing, how Nabisco was doing. If you guys want to check out the small cats that we have and a couple of our larger cats that we didn't get to see this morning, hop on over to dailybigcat.com. I think Andy is going to put the link in the chat right now. So if you want to hang out there, it's 10:30 Eastern time here at Big Cat Rescue. We will check out some of our smaller cats and we will show you guys the small cat vacation area, which was mentioned in the audio clip for the Big Cat vacation area. So Andy's logging that, getting that ready. Today is the 20th. Yes. So he's gonna work on that real quick and he's gonna get you guys a link.
Oh, they already got the link. So just go to dailybigcat.com. In about 3 seconds, you will see a event there. There we go, Big Cat Rescue. And then more options, schedule for later. We're gonna go to 15 minutes from now. And next. And then there you go. So the event's set up. Head over to dailybigcat.com. Just look for our faces right there and click on that and get your seat.
All right, any comments or questions before we head back?
No, well, you know what? I'm not too sure here. So maybe I should look at them, right? Not seeing any. Not seeing any.
Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go get ourselves situated for the next walkabout where we'll see small cats, medium-sized cats, funcation, and some possible larger cats for anybody who missed this morning. Thank you guys for joining us. Please make the call of the wild. That is the most important thing you can do today to help these cats at no cost to you. And don't forget, we will see you guys on YouTube in 15 minutes or so. Have a great morning, get a bathroom break, get something to drink, grab a snack, and we'll see you back on YouTube in about 15 minutes where we'll check out some more cats. We'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great morning. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you later.
Thank you,
guys.
Deb, and everybody else.
Oh, thank you, Deb, and our moderator team. You guys are all rock stars. We appreciate the heck out of you.
See ya.